Here we go. We are streaming now. Let's just wait a minute here for things to get going. Here we go. It says we're live. Excellent connection. As always, I hope and pray I connect to all of you. You may hear my children in the background. I had to push the stream a little bit earlier to make it coincide with E3 and all that good stuff while they were still kind of doing their announcements. So my kids may be in the background, getting to bed and all that stuff, but it's just part of that. We'll say it's part of the charm, if you will. Vincent S. says, hey, hello, welcome to the stream. You may hear my children in the background too. Amazing. Dimitri says, I'm good. Okay. Oh, that's good. Well, I'm excited to play this game for you guys today because it's very odd. It's a very odd little game. Kind of a action adventure shmuppy sort of Metroidvania sort of thing, and it's very silly. As you'll see, it has a lot to do with cows. This is better than Bandai Namco E3. You know, I only watched the, I mean, I saw the highlights and stuff of various presentations. I watched Nintendo's, which, by the way, this will be released on Steam and Switch and a couple of additional platforms. But yeah, so basically, there's a demo out for this right now if you guys are interested. This is a sponsored stream, as you know, so I got some key points I need to cover for you guys, but mostly just gonna play it. But do have to let you know that it is a demo. It's unfinished. There's multiplayer. You can wishlist it on Steam, all that good stuff. Every time I log into Steam, I reset my password because that's how frequently I utilize it. Which is not very frequent at all. So, yeah, basically mostly just preserving stuff and going from there. Let me know how the audio levels are, by the way. I got a new microphone that I'm tinkering with. We'll wait one more minute for people to get into the chat here as YouTube slowly pushes all this stuff out. I know it's going to be kind of a busy night for streams. Everyone's talking about E3. Alright. Multiplayer. Campaign settings. About. Tony Baloney. Oh, how dare. How dare. Go. Let's play the campaign. Progress 13%. So basically the gameplay right now is because it's like a demo. It's like only 25 minutes. New mic sounds good. Awesome. Yeah, you know, I've been needing a new mic for a long time, and I finally got one that like you would recognize. Like it's one that you set on the table and you talk into. The previous one that I had was like a film boom mic. It was a shotgun mic that you'd use in filmmaking, so it had to be like overhead on a boom, and it was like very weird, and I had to always position it so it wasn't quite in shot because that would look weird if like this thing was sticking down, because people on YouTube just aren't like used to seeing that, whereas they're much more used to just like a microphone sticking up. They're not really used to like a microphone sticking down. So I thought it'd be like kind of confusing for people. So this is a lot easier to utilize this microphone, which I'll be reviewing soon. So let's do easy mode because I'm awful at games. You also may hear, in addition to my children, the whirring of my computer. It is getting quite old, so if I play anything, it's like...
Damn! When did they manage to remove the parachutes on these things? Hamilton! Some beast is looking at us. Shoo! Shoo! It keeps getting closer. Hamilton! Where's the reboot button on this?
This is very ridiculous.
found it.
Hello, sir. I see you've already found a cow.
A cow? It's huge! It could provide milk for our civilization for weeks if we can teleport it.
Yes, but it looks quite dangerous. I am running diagnostics. We've lost a few parts during your landing, sir. We are missing our guns, beamers, and engine boosters.
Well,
Super freaking ridiculous.
so I consider this landing a success, Hamilton.
Classic Hamilton.
Let's find the missing parts.
So, you know, kind of classic setup. You're on some random planet you have to find the pieces of your spacecraft. Except in this case, you're on a cow planet. Here we go. It's kind of pretty. I like that, like, all you have to do is move and you hit a checkpoint. That's my kind of game, because, as I mentioned, I'm not great at games. That looks scary. Oh, God. Oh, sluggies. Sluggy. But checkpoint reached. Oh, this game is so generous to me with its checkpoints. It makes me so happy. Ah! So bad. So bad at games. Here we go. We're doing this, people. Check out this sweet skill. Check that out. Check it out, boys and girls. There we go. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Oh, you get little points too. Ah! Keep getting distracted. Damn it. Alright, where did that one go? Here we go. There we go. That's it. I feel like that one should have given a little bit more momentum to, like, actually break through that. There we go. Again, let me know how the audio mixing is, if everything's clear, if the ambient music is clear, etc., etc. Keep me posted. Oh, this is funny.
Luck, sir. This is a health plant. It can restore our health.
Oh, that's not the funny one.
I thought they didn't grow anymore here on Mars.
They don't, sir. It is strange how this plant survived.
It looks like
There's like a milk plant as well.
we'll fix our ship and find the device in no time.
Give me that health, son. What do? I hop on in and I get that sweet health. I'm already filled up, but I want to feel that sweet rumble. Hello from Brazil! Hello, hello, hello. Oh, Glenn Plant is here. Hello! How's it going? Oh my goodness. If you guys have not seen Glenn Plant's videos, make sure to do so. Big focus on the N64, hence it being N64 Glenn Plant. Very good stuff. And you've had some news content recently too, right? I think I've seen some new stuff from you in the last couple days. Health Plant and Milk Plant were my Swedish cousins. Oh. What am I doing? No, I moved it. I don't know. Health Plant and Milk Plant sound kind of hot. Sorry, they're your cousins. There we go. Let me do this again. I'm an idiot. That means if Glenn's here, that means that I finally done a stream early enough in the day to allow someone outside of the US to actually be able to watch it. Because normally I do it so late that all the other time zones are like, just can't do it.
We found a milkerizer. We should restore our ship milk supply.
My daughter is shouting, da 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 da. She's so cute. You've reached level 2. Just got here. What'd I miss? Milk. New skill available. To open the skills panel and buy milk. What is this? This button here. What is this? Milk shield. Indestructible shield of milk at the front of the ship. Use it to block damage and bounce projectiles away. Costs 0 milk. Requires level 2 to unlock. Press A. Okay. So, how do I activate it? Press X to toggle the shield and R to aim. Okay. Okay, and then... Oh, okay. Cool. And then it costs 0 milk. Kind of doesn't look like milk, boys and girls. Hate to say it. Hate to say it. Alright, let's practice our milk shield. I'm guessing that that's a bad thing right there. So if I could do this, I wonder if this... Ooh. It's not powerful enough. Send me back. Oh, get me back. Let's go back to that health plant. Boop. This is a pretty calm little game. Normally, I'm not like super into like games that are just so chill, but I don't know. I'm kind of feeling this right now. Oh, that's cool. So I could bounce up and stuff. Okay, I get it. Oh my god. I'm like dying. I'm so bad. G-Dub. Hello, hello. Welcome. Checkpoint reached. I mean, you might as well just have your milk shield on at all times. It doesn't cost any milk.
Hamilton! This tree has hands.
Hamilton?
Not a tree, sir. It is a vine.
Whatever. You know that hands freak me out.
Tony, what are your thoughts on the new Metroid game that just got announced? When I saw it, like, in the Direct, I was like, wow, you're really just gonna, for the millionth time, gonna say that Prime 4 exists, but never do anything with it? Like, really? And then, so I was kind of disappointed, because I'm like, this is what you're giving us instead? So I was kind of surprised, but... That said... Wait, hang on. Do I lose my milk shield? What's going on here? Defense skill. Milk shield press. Okay. Why can't I use it now? That's very confusing. Oh, here we go. There we go. I'm an idiot. Anyways, yeah, so Metroid, what's it called? Metroid Dread or something? Metroid Fear Factor 5 or something like that. Yeah, so I thought it was good. I didn't really enjoy it until I saw, like, the explanation video of it afterwards. I was like, oh, that actually is kind of cool, you know. And I kind of started getting kind of interested in playing it, actually. The initial Direct didn't get me too hot for it, but after that, I was pretty into it. And then, as far as there's another question regarding Breath of the Wild 2, I don't know. I really have no thoughts on it. I don't know. It's kind of... They didn't really show us much. They showed us, like, the air component, which kind of reminds me of Skyward Sword. And then... So, like, I mean, I guess that's cool. I thought it was going to be kind of a more intimate affair, because they kind of showed, in the initial first look, Zelda and Link kind of going seemingly under Hyrule Castle... And that kind of being a thing, and I thought maybe Zelda would be playable, but that, you know, she got thrown into a pit from hell pretty instantly in the second trailer here, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It didn't really tell me anything, I guess. I mean, I'm excited for it in a sense that I think it's probably gonna be good because it's a Zelda game, but I don't really have any opinions on it, or like, oh, that's that, or this is this, or this is whatever. I don't know. It's just kind of exists. I don't know, what did you guys think about Breath of the Wild 2? In terms of what we actually saw from it? I think some of the new powers seem cool. I just don't know. There's so little shown. I just don't know what to think.
Hamilton, I think we'll have to use our brains for this one.
You'll be surprised how often people use their brains.
Shh. I have an idea.
I'm gonna catch up on the chat here. I'm gonna pause it for a sec. Aside from Nintendo, E3 was horrible this year. I still think that Nintendo was kind of like a C+, B- sort of showing. I mean, they had a lot of content, which was good. But I'm only really got excited ultimately for Metroid and Zelda. I don't know. I mean, I kind of have mixed feelings about it. I need to watch it again and maybe see if there's some other things I could get excited for. I don't know. As you could tell, I'm not like I'm not like going crazy over it. You know what I mean? This is such a strange, funny game here because, like,
Yep, that worked.
if you take a look at this, it's like sort of this Metroidvania type stuff, but like you're dealing with like milk and cows and stuff. And like when you listen to the music, sorry, I just bumped the microphone, but if you listen to the music, it doesn't sound like it would be like a funny game, like a humorous game. Like it's very chill. Oh, you can use the that's cool. You can use the mouse. But it's like this milk shield it's so strange.
We found our guns.
Found our guns.
I am initiating reattaching protocols. But please be careful.
Thank you for making me deaf, sorry. Use R to aim and RT to shoot bullets. Okay, let's try this. Okay, finally we have some shmup elements here. Sorry for making everybody deaf earlier. Now there's a local multiplayer component, which unfortunately I can't be really showcasing too much today, or really at all, because it's just me. Alas, look at that, it's like a milk gun. It's so weird. Yeah, there we go. I don't have to use my brain anymore. I could just use my gun. I do like the colors here quite a bit. They're very pretty. Oh god, it's going after me, this tentacle thing. Replenish my milk. So weird. There we go. You might hear my kids in the background like I mentioned. They're running wild up there. That's going, God, no! Oh no, it's got me! No! Oh no! Grab onto me. There we go. Let's try this again. So basically I have to get in and out before this thing gets long enough to capture me. There we go. Alright, so I just need to evade this thing. There we go. Good enough. I really wonder what made them want to make everything milk-based, and then it splatters with milk. I don't know if this is supposed to be a metaphor or something. It's so strange. Let me catch up on the chat here real quick. What is this bread? Epis? Sports? what I'm so confused. What's happening here? Just a reminder, loud equals funny. Did I have it too loud and was that funny? Am I too loud? What are you trying to say? B-E-E-S-E. Trying to determine, Brad, if you are a bot or a human. Can't tell. Oh my goodness gracious. So I'd like to hear more about everybody's thoughts. Obviously, you know, we do a lot of Nintendo stuff on this channel. You can let me know about your Nintendo thoughts for E3, but I also would like to know about your other thoughts as well for the other presentations. It seems like it was kind of, you know, a lot of disappointment. So basically what I'm hearing from a lot of people, which kind of sucks, but I guess let me know your thoughts as I play this silly old game. Oh, these seeds like grow into other areas. That's kind of neat. So let me see here. Did I just imagine that? So that goes there. And what happens when that... Yeah, so basically, like, they spawn new enemies by, like, kind of growing them. New ship module unlocked. Research panel and change your ship appearance. Okay. Cool. Okay, these guys just need to die here. Surely the better pun is Metroidvania. Yeah, what did I say? Cow-troidvania? It's all good. No! Leave me be! I need more milk. I just got Rondo of Blood for Switch, playing it as a killer... Playing as a... Oh, Roombo? Like as a killer Roomba is delightful. I imagine it would be. Ah! Must slaughter my way through this. milk my way through. Recoup that milk. Here we go. It's such an odd juxtaposition between, like, things being cow and milk based, and like this sort of Metroidvania style, like spaceship wanderer shooter thing. It's very very strange. Oh, what's that thing? That's something I have to kill. This is on consoles. Yes, well, it will be. Right now there's a demo on Steam, and you can play it. That's what I'm playing right now, but this will be on consoles. Including Switch. The only real console, obviously, is Switch. My dream for Switch is every game ever made on Switch. Non-lethal skills. Let's see what we got here. Hardened milk matter in the form of a powerful sword. Use it to slice through anything and deflect projectiles. Yes, sure. Don't mind if I do. Okay, second lethal attack unlocked. How do I get to it? A. Trigger. Oh, here we go. We gotta sift through. Okay. God. The new Earthbound find. Are you referring to that floppy disk that was found, the 3.5 inch? So my understanding is that it had some new dialogue and some scenario, like some script information. Is that correct? I didn't do like a full read through on it, because I'm a bad Mother fan. Refresh my milk. The Switch desperately needs folders. I have hundreds of little cubes on one massive screen. I would imagine that would be an issue for someone who plays games regularly on Switch. For me, most of my gaming, unfortunately, partially with kids, partially because of Hard4Games, most of my time is a lot with like prototypes and stuff, and I rarely get to actually enjoy normal gaming like this. It's actually kind of fun to just be able to just sit down and do. So for me, with my Switch, you know, like it's starting to get, like, I have some random games, and, you know, it just takes a second to scroll through or whatever. It's not a big deal. But yeah, there's been calls to freshen up the UI of the Switch for a long time, because especially if that's your main gaming console, you're just an avid gamer, that's what you're primarily gaming on, that's what you're doing, you got the time to do it, etc., etc., etc. Well, you know, things get kind of messy. Oh, there were some old models. Cool. Like some old sprites, I assume you mean? Because it was Earthbound Mother 2? Okay, well, I can't go this way. I gotta go a different way. Here we go. Field and battle sprites. Well, that's pretty exciting. Where did it come from? Must be over here, yeah? Yeah, this is much better than the shield. Should have kind of started with this, I think. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Like, you can kind of deflect stuff with this, but you can deflect stuff with the shield, but it's just so much more efficient. They're just, like, splashing things with milk. Like, it's very strange. I used to have a prototype copy of Star Fox 2. Everyone has a prototype copy of Star Fox 2. How did I switch my ship? Okay, what did I press? What did I press to switch my ship over? Darn it. I don't remember. New ability. The power to jump in the direction you fly. Power jumping drains your milk. How do I do this? Left bumper. Pressing left bumper? I don't know. Wow, very pretty. This reminds me of a nicer version of Calibri. For the 32X. Kind of similar. I should go back and play Calibri. I never really gave it a good shot. This is really pretty, though. Yo, my dudes. Hello, hello. Yeah, I love it. It's very, like, watercolory. It's very, very pretty. It's very strange. Kind of does make me want to play Calibri. The Calibri was a lot slower than this, though. Like, you gained power-ups very, very slowly. Your movement was slow. Everything was slow in Calibri. Yo, my dude, says Elliot. Hello. Yeah, this is super, super pretty, though. Oh my goodness, I know I keep saying that, but it really is. It's really nice looking. Again, just such a strange juxtaposition of cow and milk themed. I guess if I was a producer, I'd be like, okay, how can we make this interesting so people remember it? Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, the gameplay is pretty good. The shmup elements, solid. Let's make it about milk. Hey, you know what? I'll probably remember this for the rest of my life because of that. It's good advertising, good marketing. Screw it, you know. That's also one of the reasons why I opened the email from them, because, you know, it's a sponsored video. There's a lot of emails like, oh, can you play this, can you play that? And, like, I kind of rarely do it unless it kind of seems interesting. So, I opened this one, like, Moo Lander, what the heck? So I'm like, alright. You know. And then I watched the gameplay, I'm like, this is actually pretty silly and funny. So I'm like, you know, we'll give this a shot. Glad I did, it's fun. What in the wild world of F? Look at this thing. It, like, stalks you. It's like the Emmy from Metroidvania. No! Get out of here. Okay, so I can't hurt those things. I just... No. Get out of here. I just need to go past them. Oh, no. Ah, no. Darn it. Okay, what in the wide world of Fs? I just need to stay lower. There we go. Ah! There's not enough stop time. It shot me the other way. This is a Switch game. Yes, it will be. Right now it's available on Steam as a demo.
Look at that crazy creature.
That one is not on my records.
It doesn't look very smart. It kind of reminds me of Sanders.
What is your least favorite Nintendo controller? Contrary to what most people say,
It's sticky and vicious as well.
I like the N64 controller. I like the GameCube controller. The NES controller is uncomfortable. But you can't really fault it. I mean, it is their first real console venture. John Bennett is here. Hello, hello.
You're the only thing that hasn't tried to kill me on this planet. Thank you for that.
I got your back, sir.
I don't know. Worst Nintendo controller. The Wii controller wasn't very comfortable. It was versatile. You could do different, you could play, easily turn to its side to have it be like a larger, NES sort of experience. But yeah, probably the Wii mode is probably the least comfortable. Especially in retrospect. At the time, it was very neat and cool and innovative and such, but these days, it's kind of like, whatever. Right, come here, you. Come here. The Wiimote, yeah, the Wii U gamepad, I like big, chunky controllers, so I don't mind the Wii U gamepad at all. I'm also less of, like, a lot of people, like, are real picky about their controllers. I am not. And if they're, so long as they're responsive and the buttons don't feel cheap and plasticky, like, sort of that, like, light plastic material that you got from a lot of third-party controllers back in the day, so long as it doesn't do anything like that, I'm pretty happy. Like, controllers where, like, you press it, it's like, you can hear, like, every button press, like, echoing. Like, that, I don't like. It being too cheap and light, I don't like. That kind of stuff I don't like in controllers. I think my daughter is crying in the background. Her mother's taking care of her. I hated the damn thing. That Switch Pro controller is amazing, though. Yeah, I played those Hori controllers that I bought at Retro Taku, John, and they're great. They're not. I mean, they're functionally like a Pro controller, but like I just don't get that hot over controllers. You know what I mean? Like some people are like, oh my god, like this controller. Oh wow! Like my hands are like, I don't. I don't care as much as a lot of people. Like I know like some people are very particular and that's fine, but like for me, if it doesn't feel cheap, it's responsive and at least semi-comfortable in my hand, it's okay. Generally. Color TV Game 15 was bad. Research panel. Let's trust that. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Let's see here. Charger plant. Research in progress. Research complete. I don't know. What controllers do you not like? I mean, I even thought the Jaguar controller was comfortable. It's just that it was so light and like plastic, like light, plasticky, cheap feeling. That's what I didn't like about it. A lot of people didn't like the fact that it was so like big and bulky in your hand, but I really liked that actually. Like the feel of it on my hands was good. The pressing of the buttons was lacking for me. Trying to think of what other controllers I really liked or didn't like. I don't know. Did you play the Doom 64 re-release from Night Dive Studio? Yeah, I played Doom 64 on Switch, if that's what you mean. Are you covering any of the new prototypes in the future? Okay, if you don't want to spoil. I keep looking here because that's where my second monitor is. My camera's over here. So just have some stuff in a bag. Sorry, it's very crinkly, crackly. How about we do real spoilers and just show the backs of them? Actually, only one of these I'll probably cover. The other two are very close to final, but one of them is very much a beta with hundreds of differences. So I'm excited to showcase that. Uh-oh, my anti-static bag, come back! Alright, we're gonna hear some crinkling for a second here, guys, sorry. Put these safely away. Up on the shelf, away from little hands. So anyways, did you like Turok? Like the original Turok? I never played much of it. When I played Turok as a kid, I kind of got bored with it. And got confused, I think. Turok 2, I played a decent amount. To drop shock bombs on cows. Shock bombs drain your milk. Okay. Yeah, I played a decent amount of Turok 2. That was fun. Never played the remake. I need to, because the controls are better. And I played a reasonable amount of Turok 3. Probably like half the game, because I dumped a Turok 3 beta. And there's so many Turok 3 betas. Every week a new Turok 3 beta pops up. So this one was like in between two other betas, and the differences were not significant enough. It was eventually released by the owner, but I never covered it because it was just so similar that it's like, what's the point, you know? There we go. Am I supposed to do something here specific? Okay, here we go. Dokes. Hey, longtime fan Tony. Love the Majora's Mask videos you put out over the years. Thank you. Yeah, Turok, the original Turok Dinosaur Hunter, I never really gave too much of a chance.
What a coincidence. I'm ready to fight. Turn up the battle track.
Be gentle, sir.
Oh my god. Oh wait, I need to... This is incredible. Oh, there's a little health thing. That's nice for a demo.
Cow is pure might. They only have those sluggish bombs. And on top of that, I can only drop them vertically.
Sir, this is our most powerful non-lethal weapon. Just keep dropping the bombs on the cow.
Just keep dropping the bombs on the cow. Okay. Berta the cow. Oh my god. Do a little replenish here. There we go. That's stupid. I love it. Oh, so those don't hurt you, but they do push you up into. Uh-oh. For second form. Oh. Whoa! That's one hell of a cow. Have you heard of the Nintendo Express? I have not. What is the Nintendo Express? Get out of here. Oh my goodness. You gotta give it points for originality. I mean, come on. I've been chasing a cow for its milk this entire time. Oh my goodness, what is he gonna do now? Nuke the cow. Moo? Can I move again? Here we go. I'm gonna take a little break. Oh no, there's more enemies! What the? It's like some sort of cow-summoned demon I have to defeat. Goodness gracious. Come here, you. Could you imagine if the real cows required the military to wrangle? Oh my god, what else is it gonna do? Gotta take care of this thing. Alright, let me... Full health? I just need to take care of this, Hold Y to beam the cow. Beautiful.
Mother of all cows, look at the horns on that thing!
Listen to this music here, it's so epic. So yeah, it's available as a demo on Steam. You can wishlist it as well. Oopsie doodle. And there's all sorts of different social links and stuff that they have in our description if you want to check the game out as well. Multiplayer. This is all Landers versus AI cow. Cow versus Lander. Epic versus battle where you fight with a cow versus a Lander, 4-player. No healing. Oh, okay, so there's a lot of different options here. Air platforms. This looks like totally different. Difficulty. All right, let's just get wasted by this thing. Okay, let's see. So this is where like how the multiplayer comes in, but you know, without any multiplayer. So there we go. It's already kicking my ass. Look at this thing. Oopsie. What do I have? What do I have for weapons here? Do I just have... Oopsie. Hang on a second. Not getting any audio. There we go. Oopsie. No! I gotta click back over to my window to be able to control it. Damn it. Come on, you. Alright, I need to get some health over here. No! Give her that. Give her that. Oh my god, I barely touched this thing. The hard mode just makes it like, you should do an episode about the Nintendo Express sometime. I have no idea what the Nintendo Express is. That might be a little challenging. Cows win. Oh my god, I can see how this would be frantic fun with multiple people. I probably should play something a little more, less intense. Let's do that. Let's do normal, a little bit less insane. Ooh. Sort of buck up there. This is very, very silly. That's nice that there's a multiplayer. Kind of has a little bit of that, you know, sort of like a battle arena sort of thing. Obviously very unlike the single player in that. I mean, you know, this does exist in the single player, but, you know, single player is more Metroidvania-ish style. Where am I? I'm not paying attention. There we go. It's so weird how everything's so organic and like squishy. Clearly I'm very bad at this, but it's okay. Cows win. Singular cow wins, but it's we'll do one more. We'll do one more. I'm gonna do easy because I'm bad at games, obviously. Don't be too sad, Brad. It's okay. Oopsie, I gotta click over. Damn it. There we go. I like the different cow designs. This one kind of looks like 90s pre-rendered graphics. Who's trying to blow up my phone? Get out of here. Oh, it's my mom. That's the adult version of a mom pass. You know, where your mom passes in front of the TV as a kid and you're trying to play games. My mom's texting me. She's blowing up my phone. These cows. Indestructible. Cows win. Wow, I don't think I've seen it win a single battle against these cows here. They're too intense. Let me know in the comments below if you've won a battle against cows in your own life. What is this other... Can I do anything with my beam here? I don't think so. This looks like a moving game. This is a moving game. It's jumping. Come here, you. Dang! This thing is brutal! The Sega VR was the saddest of unreleased consoles. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, would have been cool, but how powerful could it have been? Would it really have been a decent VR experience? I don't know. I think from what I remember from the demos, they were kind of, you know, lacking. But I do wish that some of it could have been preserved. But alas, oh my God, I've almost killed Ruby. Come here, you son of a so bad. Come on, Snowflake. All right, we're doing this. We're doing this. One more time, people. Last one. This shield that they project forward is pretty clever, and that it kind of elongates the fight and pushes you away, and it kind of deflects your attack. Harder to get a direct hit, for sure. Ah! I guess I could probably just stop being stubborn and get some health over here. There we go. Will you buy Shadow of the Empire if it was on Xbox One or PS4? Like the N64 game? Probably not. Not unless it was like drastically improved. Unless you're referring to something else. I mean, Shadow of the Empire was pretty fun, especially for the time, but going back and playing it now, it is rough. I mean, you play that first Hoth level, and you're like, oh wow, this is cool. Then you get to like the third-person shooter segments, and you're like, oh, right, the spaceship segments were always pretty fun. The on-land third-person segments were kind of garbagey. I don't know. I mean, I didn't feel like that at the time, but going back and playing it now, it's just not as fun as it could be. Yeah, I could definitely see how this would be fun, like a ton of players jumping in. However, as one player, it's kind of... It's old, but of course it's meant to be multiplayer. It's not meant to be played with one player, so that is what it is. How about Rogue Squadron? I've never played a Rogue Squadron game. I own a couple of them. I don't think I've ever played them, though. I hear they're good, but I wouldn't go out of my way to buy it just because I have no nostalgia for it. It's almost dead. Gimme. Let me beam you up. Yes. It's dead. I killed the cow. What? I have to do it again? Roles description. That's cool. Jump back to the menu here. Then which N64 game would you like to see on PS4, Xbox One, or Switch? I'm not particularly longing for any N64 game to be on those systems. I haven't really thought about it. Probably, I mean, honestly, probably some of the ones that I didn't really get to play too much that I want to play, and it's just kind of a hassle to play it on the N64. It's just easier to play stuff on Switch, which is why I like so many of the RPGs, like the PlayStation 1 RPGs coming to Switch. So I'm playing Grandia, I'm gonna play Xenosaga, or no, not Xenosaga. Yes, the Saga game that came to Switch, whichever one it was. Saga Frontier, I don't remember. I'm gonna play that next. It's gonna be great because I'm gonna play it on the Switch. It's like super easy to just grab and pick up. I don't have to hook up anything. It's like portable practically. So like that kind of like stuff that I've never really got the opportunity to play on N64, I'd be interested in playing on Switch. So for example, like I love Mario Galaxy. I love Mario 64. Never really played much of Sunshine, but didn't pick up the 30th, 35th, whatever the heck it was, anniversary package because I'd like mostly played those games and didn't like, care to play them again. I'd like something like, I don't know, Mischief Makers on Switch. Or like the Ogre Battle game that was on N64 ported over to Switch. Like that kind of stuff I'd be interested in playing. Just stuff that I haven't played before. Not specifically stuff that I'm nostalgic for. So, and that's kind of not a great answer. But you said PS4, Xbox One, or Switch. So, I'm saying I'd like those on Switch. But I think Mischief Makers and Ogre Battle, they're not first-party Nintendo. Why can't they be on PS4 or Xbox? Make a deal, right? That one of them was made by Treasure. I'm not sure who made Ogre Battle. I'm not entirely sure. Well, that said, everybody, that is Moo Lander. Pretty much shown everything I can with this demo, other than a couple of the additional multiplayer options, which are, of course, better with multiple players. So that's going to be it for today, but I appreciate you all jumping on the stream and watching. Did anyone have any final E3 questions? And I do like the question that you had regarding which N64 game to go to Switch, but I think my answer is like less traditional, and that it's not like well-known, super popular games. I kind of want to just play stuff I've never experienced before and just have an easier way to play it, without having to hook up RGB SCART cables and stuff. It'd be nice to just play some additional titles on Switch. Oh, for example, Doom 64, like we talked about earlier in the stream. Never got the chance to play it. Always wanted to play it. Downloaded it, played it on Switch. Perfect. It was great. Another great thing about it, too, is that Doom 64 was, like, overly dark. And with the Switch, you just go in and you, like, bump the brightness to, like, an insane degree, and then suddenly it becomes playable. So the Doom 64 was a great example of something that was N64 era that kind of got bumped up in terms of, like, the textures and the graphics a little bit. Some bells and whistles, and then becomes, like an easy experience on Switch. So, but anyways, appreciate you all watching. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you so much for joining me once again, and trying to do a couple more streams in the future. I used to do them quite a bit, and I kind of slowed down a touch, but they're always fun. I like interacting with you guys. Hopefully I'll do some more in the near future, but for now I have a ton of beta content I'm trying to get through. A lot of dev stuff, some really exciting stuff coming our way that I'll be able to release for you guys in the very near future. So stay tuned, and we'll see you guys soon. So take care and have a good night.